Hi guys, welcome back. I always like to jump scare you with a little close action. I'm just about to go out. We're surprising our friends with their, I think, 9th year wedding anniversary. Fit check, cute. And my new cowboy boots, which is coming in a vintage haul. I don't know when, but I basically need to be there at 7 o'clock and it is currently 6 o'clock. And let's just say the timings don't work out. But it's okay, fashionably late. And if you guys are watching this, just be happy that I showed up, okay? Welcome back, guys. My name's Kat. I already said that. Today I'm going to be doing a video, things that make you instantly stylish. Now go and check, hang on, now you can see my bangle. Go and check out my first video of this. These are like kind of weird fashion things that I think make you instantly stylish. But please, can you guys bear in mind, I'm just a girl walking down the street, and I actually don't judge people. Like in real life, I really do not care what you wear. Like online, I also don't care what you wear, but even more so in real life, this is just a YouTube video. But when I do see these things, I definitely do think to myself like, Now, the first one that I wanted to talk about is adding controversial things to the outfit. So let me explain. I love when people showcase a willingness to take risks and maybe go a bit out there with their outfits. Firstly, anyone who stands out from the crowd, I adore. Genuinely with my heart. So anyone who looks different to the normal Becky and Joe is a stylish person. So let's get that out of the way. But for me, like one of my biggest conversation starters is saying, oh, I like your outfit. Genuinely. Like I actually don't, okay, other than can I pet your dog? That's my two outfit starters. Outfit starters, conversation starters. Genuinely, I'm not joking. But there's just some silly things I've seen around recently. And in real life, I saw this girl wear little angel wings, and I found a jumper on it on Pinterest with some angel wings, and just something really different like that, or like a top with like an obnoxious Greg merch. Like, you know, Greg's as in the sausage place. I've actually seen Lidl merch as well. I went into my local Lidl the other day, but that's been going for years now. I don't know, just something that can start a conversation, good or bad, but just makes it seem more fun. It makes it seem like you're more interesting. And now the next one is a hoodie with a hat on, or when people have two different headgears. Could be headphones, but this gives a visually appealing look, you know? And someone who obviously you guys probably might be thinking of, who literally does this brilliantly, I want you to see my belt, I'm gonna have to sit like that, is Iris Law. Now she loves like a bonnet and a hat situation, and it's so pretty, so cute, so interesting, and it's also like a bold statement but without seeming too like in your face. Do you know what I mean? Next one, a star or any pimple patch on your face. Now hear me out. Am I trying to make myself feel better because I drink oat milk sometimes and it gives me spots? Yes, I am. However, I'm a girl of functionality, and a pimple patch is very functional. I won't go into the nitty-gritty of that, but I have to mention that I think this was obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but I think from what I've seen, it's been popularized by Korean beauty standards. I feel like they were doing it first, and then it's come into mainstream, and I wear a pimple patch out, no shame. And it also gives like a proper playful and like genuine, you just seem like genuine. It's like, oh, you're raw, like you're showing me at your worst. Not like it's a bad thing, but like, you know. Now this is what I like about pimple patches, okay? People who care most about how they look, like a lot of celebrities, for example, are the ones wearing pimple patches. Like, it's such, oh, I love a contradiction. And this is such a contradiction. Like, say, I don't know, I watched Madison Beer's What's in My Bag a while back, and she had them all over her face. I think she had like Hello Kitty ones. And then obviously Adam Sandler, the guy goes out like he is dressing for no one, when in actual fact he actually is dressing for people, you know. Then the next one that I wanted to talk about is people that pay attention to insignificant details. I feel like you would have such a thoughtful approach to fashion when you really pay attention to these little minute details. Say like key rings or car keys, or just creative things in general. It not only does it show your like personalization and your character, but it also shows craftsmanship as well. Like, you're a skilled babe. Do you know what I'm saying? And I feel like it just elevate things in such a subtle way, because people like me who do notice, you've matched the red stitching on your jacket to the red shoelaces on your shoes or something like that. Like, we do notice, or maybe not everyone notices, but people who are into fashion, I feel like, would notice. But one thing that I am obsessed with is labels and how labels look in different clothes. And I've got a whole board, go and check it out on my Pinterest, just full of labels and appreciation. And maybe one day in the future, I don't know, if I make a top or something, I will pay attention to the label, because no one sees it. Yeah, it's something so beautiful about a label, like, genuinely. I mean, let's be real, I cut my labels out of everything. I'm an itchy girl. Y'all know I'm sensitive, real sensitive. I'll change my socks 6 times if it don't feel right. Like, when it comes to labels, I had a label sat on my desk, literally just moved it because I cut it out last night. But this is what I'm saying, like, they do stress me out, but they are so beautiful. And if you're a label maker, please don't make labels itchy. But it's not only details that you can see, it's also details that you can feel. I.e., my husband Jude always checks the blends of the cotton or the twill. Like, he'll know, he'll be like, oh, it's 95% twill cotton. I'm like, I just get my stuff from Vintage, so like, I don't really look like that. I feel like if I like something, I like something. If it's itchy, it's itchy, and I resell it. But he proper can tell you all the percentages of all of his clothes in his wardrobe, which I actually respect a lot. But to be fair, as a hypersensitive girly, this is probably something I should start doing. Now the next one, interesting socks and tights, and I'm gonna say gloves, just things like that as well. I feel like there's this one guy I know actually, and he always will match his socks, the shoelaces to his jacket, like, religiously, right? And obviously, if I'm saying, do I think it's high fashion? No. Do I think it's like in, like, you know, the cool thing to do right now? No. But the guy has fashion, so I'm saying instantly stylish. The guy's instantly stylish, period. Like, just because I don't think, oh, that's obviously not in a Gucci men's show, blah blah blah, like, I don't know, he's still stylish. So these things still, I can still contradict myself with what I'm saying. But I like when people have interesting socks, because it adds depth, it adds texture, and I love texture. I love texture a lot, and I feel like I can appreciate texture more than I probably appreciate colors. Like, when people mix in different fabrics and different texture, that to me probably means more than colors, genuinely. But texture especially is seen in, like, you know, runways and more high fashion things, showing more of like a forward thinking style. And when people wear sandals and show their socks, sandals and socks, actually, I'm going to include that one as well, just saw that. But it can never be me. It can never be me. If I was going to wear sandals, I would be wearing them with socks. But my brothers have made me self-conscious about my toes. So that is something from my childhood that stays with me. And people would say I got good toes, but you guys ain't going to see them anytime soon. But if I did have my little dogs out, I would have socks cover them. Just makes you more put together, you know? Next one, my favorite one, and I could talk about this forever. Someone who has a really, like, strong sense of their style. So, like I said earlier about the sock guy that I know, whether it's deemed trendy or not, I feel like if someone knows, like, who they are to the core and what their style is to the core, then you're stylish, because you know who you are, which is something I'm still figuring out, and I think a lot of us are still trying to figure out. But when a person shows consistency in what they're wearing, it just y'all know what I'm trying to say, like, that they actually know who they are, and they're not trying to be anyone that they're not. And when people's style is so well defined, it can definitely inspire people. Now, sorry to talk about this, but I am going to mention it because I feel like when I see people wearing this colour, I do automatically think that they're stylish. Not because it's the current trend, but because it is a different colour. Okay, butter yellow. So at the weekend, I was carrying my little butter yellow bag around me, as you would have seen in my styling videos. Literally goes with everything. 10 out of 10 recommend. I feel like that butter yellow suits every single skin tone. So go and get yourself some butter yellow in your life. But I sat next to this lady, and she had a butter yellow bag as well. And I was like, is that your bag? And she was like, yeah. Oh, well, I was like, oh, obviously that's her bag, because who else's bag is it going to be? And I was like, yes. And she was like, maybe late 50s, but I was like, yeah. And we had a quick chat about that colour, and I was like, oh, it just goes with everything. And she's like, I've had it for years now, like, I love it because I don't ever see anyone with this colour. And I'm like, yes, I so agree. I hope butter yellow doesn't come massive and, like, ruins it for us, but I'm enjoying it, and I'm enjoying it in a subtle way. It doesn't need to be in my face. But I think butter yellow has a proper seasonal appeal to it. Like, I feel like you can wear it in the spring, in the summer. It's giving, what's that one, Easter? No, like spring chicken vibes. But also, I feel like you can wear it, tell me if I'm lying, but because I've seen it in so many like trend forecasting things and like on the runways, especially this year, that's why I'm inclined to say I feel like it's seasonal, because I can so see it being here for autumn and winter as well, but again in subtle ways. Like, anyways guys, I'm gonna end it here. It is now 6:20 and I have to go to a house first and then go to that, and I gotta be there at 7. So Jordan and Beth, if you're watching this, I'm looking forward to tonight, and happy 9 years anniversary, and shout out because I love you. Sorry. Right, I'm gonna go now. I'm actually running late and I actually gotta go and I'm running late. But I have a video out every single Sunday, and on a Monday or a Tuesday as well. So please be sure to watch that and turn the bell on, because you don't want to miss when I upload. And if you haven't subscribed already, actually please subscribe, because it would mean so much to me, for me, and I'm really enjoying it. So shout out to my day one. Anyways, love you guys so much and have a good day, and I shall see you when I see you. Bye.